It's I'm gonna do a brew review with a Russian. Comrade, we should send you some tanks. Why the fuck do we give a shit about Ukrainians when we have our own problems? When we guard our own border before we... okay, I don't want to get into it. What are we looking at? Well, Matt brought over Skeleton Tree. What does that say? Baltic. Baltic. Well, see right here. See, we care. We're getting something.
I read it to you earlier.
Baltic. Baltic style porter. Hey, I have to sound like I didn't know anything about it. And I know you said it was the highest. I had two choices. 7.2%. It's rich. It's chocolatey. It's smooth. And it should be drank with a Russian.
Welcome to the motherland.
You see the airbags on that one? Mm-hmm.
Oh. Suckers look like they're about to fall out.
Okay, so we're at the color of Coca-Cola.
I suppose I can take this off. It is gets a little warm quick. But outside with all that wind right now, tell you what, it's nice. Snow blowing, I was sweating just sitting there walking.
I don't know what's going on with my truck. I got really concerned. I was coming down the hill because I had to go up the hill. I did some work for Greggy, and then plowed his driveway, and then plowed Lily's friend, Casey. She said it was awesome.
You nailed two guys.
Yeah. Oh, Casey's a girl.
So you say.
I can't tell, actually. Hopefully Casey's.
Ooh, she's real cute.
But as it turns out, then I had to go back over to Superior, because I had to pick up a few auction wins,
Mm-hmm.
and then go back up the hill to put some money in my bank account, because I prefer to go to the one up by the mall as opposed to the one downtown. The truck doesn't fit too well through the one downtown.
Yeah.
I could go in, but that means I have to do more physical work. I mean, you know how much I like to avoid that. So then I came home, and it was all great, because between you and Mike, most things were cleared. The sidewalks need to be done. And Mike's like, well, maybe later you can come start the snowblower.
Hold on, between me and Mike.
What, Mike do nothing?
Fuck no.
Oh, well, actually, now that you mention it, his thing was that you were that you took care of some snow blowing. Well, he sat in his vehicle
I did
and drank.
everything.
Well, he sat in his vehicle
No,
and drank.
he left right when I was starting up. Like, he left, and I was like, oh, this is perfect time. I'm going to go hit all the fucking driveways, even down to him. Because it's easy, you know what, it's a lot more space, but it's so easy when you're just going that distance, straight lines back and forth. You know what I mean? Just fucking blow it all into the alley.
Well, if he's not parked there, which it is his parking spot, so it's not like I can bitch about it.
Yeah.
I just come in and I pass right in front of your truck, get as much as your garage as I can, all of Michelle's, all of mine, all of Mike's, and throw it in the 4-0's driveway.
Well, it was all light snow. I was going to do like 2 or 3 strips and let you hit it like you normally do. But it's like, it's going to take me another 10-15 minutes to do all of this. It was so quick.
Well, thanks either way. But Mike's like, well, maybe you can come out later and start the snowblower. I mean, you have access to my garage. Start it yourself. Since Miles fixed it, it starts on the first pull. It's amazing what happens when there isn't a big hole in the fuel line. Cheers. No wonder it would only run on full choke. It needed a lot more fuel. I had like a non-turbocharger. It actually smells good. It smells chocolatey and rich. It smells 7.2%.
You're such a putz. Cheers.
Cheers. On the other hand, it smells better than it tastes. It's not bad. It's kind of dry.
Should have gone with the IPA.
See, Surly is always hit and miss for me. And when you said it was a black IPA, I just...
That tingle's like, maybe. Just maybe. Holy moly.
If she fell down, her face would never make contact with the floor. Here's a shocker. Clyde was first, saying first. Then he says whiskey and a revolution for all. Well, Clyde.
That's a shocker.
Damn it. I never thought I'd hear that from you. But I'll use this as a segue. So I got 2 packages in today. I ordered, well, actually, Christine ordered some things from Shackley, which, again, I don't care if you think I sound like a commercial. As a paid spokesman for Shackley, I'd never give up the stuff. I can tell you, as soon as I start running low and have to not take, for me, it's the Vitapacks. Daily supplement packs. But they have so much shit. So I got that in. Huh?
By the way, you're running thin on your vitamin packs. Like, I just can't keep producing enough for you.
Not to mention, here's the other thing, and I'm sure it all says expired, but I have a whole bunch of the powders. It's supposed to supplement a meal. Have this instead. Yeah. Highly recommend the vanilla. Yeah.
It's got a unique burn.
The problem is neither me or Christine are milk people. And you can't mix it with water.
I do not drink milk. I'll put milk in my cereal, or maybe like milk in certain meals that I'm cooking, you know, to kind of thicken it up or whatever if you need it. But I don't typically have or drink milk.
So the other package was evidently some really, really nasty turkey rounds. I gotta double check. I'm not even, can't remember which. I think the Lynx will shoot a 3.5 inch. Yours does.
No, I don't know.
Only 3s?
I don't know. I thought I looked it up. I wanted to get one that shot 3.5, but I think now it's only 3s.
I know the Rock Island is 3 only. I do not. This is a 3-inch chamber also on the single shot. I don't. Maybe the 835. Maybe the 835 is the 3.5 inch. Oh my god. So I got that. Then somebody who is trying to get me more into trouble than shooting guns in the basement, he sent me the 38 Smith & Wesson. Now, that is for the little fold-open gun that belongs to Christine, and I was told to never fix it. And
yeah, just 2 3/4 to 3 inches.
And it got fixed.
Sorry, I missed what you said.
And then there was a special delivery. Octomar 13.1.
I brought that over as well.
Thanks, Matt. Earlier. I know, he did all the snow blowing and he brings over a freaking Octomar. Heavily peated. PPM is 137.3. I just say that, but I have no idea what that means.
I figured you'd get a hard on for it. Just so you know, I'm broke for the next week.
Well, unless you, how come this doesn't have a... no, this one doesn't have a... Oh no, this is 133.
133 what?
PPM? Whatever that number is. I have no idea.
Sure.
So this one is more. This is probably more peaty. It's probably what that means. And it's 59.2%. 59.2%, Matt.
Might as well just say 60.
So it's 120 proof.
Mm-hmm. That's like, that's over Knob Creek. You're up to getting to Booker's stage there with that.
Well, I suppose if we're having something this fine, look, make sure that you have the... I think it's mostly been cleaned. I don't know. Want me to spit on it?
No.
I can tell you one thing. Those are not real.
They're a little too perky for no...
A little perky?
No underbelt. You know, if I'm going to be drinking that stuff with you, want you to look a little bit more pretty, you know?
Gotta make sure we're both in the same tank together.
I see.
Oh.
I see 4 shot glasses right now. I ain't even gonna lie.
Seriously?
Yeah, look at them. There's 4. Well, no, I see where my fingers are. I just don't want to spill it. You know, it's so fancy and all. Put these fuckers on. There's 4 cups.
Oh God.
Oh God.
No, actually, I see 3. There's one there, and one there.
Okay.
See, so
See, I at least have my fingers on both sides. You.
see,
You know, I thought that might help, but no, you're still just as ugly. I just see more of you.
wow. Okay, this is more in the shop, by the way. Oh.
It smells potent.
Smells like burning tires and dead rutabaga.
Dead rutabaga, huh?
Cheers. Thank you. Yeah,
I'm scared to try this.
I think we can get a little bit drunk just sniffing it.
I walked out and my grandma says, "Don't get drunk." Because Charlie's going over now, and I didn't think he was. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna go do a brew review."
I'm good.
Gonna be fun making dinner with Charlie tonight. He's gonna be cooking.
You're gonna be sitting there drinking.
All right.
So. Evidently, I was supposed to do something with Miles, and I can't remember. And
Holy fuck, man! Tell you what, it's very peaty, but it's got a fucking bite. Woo! Like from start to finish, my whole mouth, you know, like how you get that tingling in your stomach from drinking this Octomore? No, that shit starts on your tongue.
as it was rolling across my tongue, it was like watching the fuse on something that you're too close to. And,
yeah.
And you now realize you're not going to escape in time. Wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but damn, that's yeah.
This is
That tingles from start to finish, not just when it gets to your belly and you get that warming. No. Literally the front of my tongue is tingling right now. I'm sure I'll hear some comments from Hector about that.
She's like, okay, so now here's the funny thing. Everything I bid on, I got outbid. And I had already kind of looked things up or decided what I wanted to pay. And when you put your stuff into the auction, now it's kind of funny because I would just assume maybe there's a bot and it just spends your money as a competitor.
Automatically goes just over.
But here's a hypothetical. Let's say that I bid $100 on this knife.
Yep.
That would be how much was in my account on it, and it goes up in small increments. So if someone puts in $12, they'd be notified that I outbid them, and it would go to like $13. It would only go up like $1 at a time. So you can put, 25. Like for this one, I think I put I don't remember which one of these. I put $25 in and won it at 20. But this was the only one that I had bid on in the beginning that I still had in the last 5 minutes. All the other ones had been bid past the point where I'm like, I'm out. So this one was similar to another one that I wanted. So I decided to, as it turns out, when you're actually goofing around with them, I like this one a lot more than this one, and this was the one that I...
Can I tell you something? I mean, neighbor to neighbor, friend to friend.
Uh-huh.
I think you need to get some help.
What do you mean?
You literally have 2 large crates full of knives, and you get regular shipments of knives sent to you, yet you are still
Getting knives.
buying knives through auctions. Ooh, I don't like this. I liked it to some degree. As soon as I pick it up, I don't like it, and I'll tell you why. But it could be a quick, easy fix.
How's that? You're not gonna mess with my knife.
I mean, I won't do it.
I'm gonna bring it home and I'll put it on the belt sander.
Yes. I do not like these square edges. That just... Actually, it fits better when you wrap your hand around it. It does fit better than you would imagine it being for such a square body. I just do not like that square body.
This one is a SEAL Team Bowie.
The shape, everything else, the shape is nice. I mean, it really is. I don't like that at all. Sorry to burst your bubble on your favorite.
This was taken away from a SEAL Team guy. And here's what I don't like about that one, which you'll find out as soon as you hold that one too.
The stickiness?
I tried cleaning it with Windex. You know how sticky it got after I cleaned it? I almost could open my hand and not have it fall out.
But maybe that's the point.
Maybe so you can like kill a shark in the water.
Well,
stay stuck to your hand.
If I kill you or somebody else, shank them good. Blood is pretty slippery.
I do like the fact that this is a nylon sheath versus this, like $5 sheath over here.
Did you sharpen these? This
No.
is relatively sharp.
I just picked these things up.
I mean, it's not nearly as sharp as your Kershaw.
Hey, look at that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I should have done this before shots.
This one's actually
Wow.
This one's a lot lighter than I anticipated it to be too for the size.
I don't know. This one is heavier than that one.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm out in the woods, honestly, like survival type woods, not just like I'm out deer hunting and I might need to gut a deer. This would be more of a knife that I would think you would want, because it's big, it's girthy. I mean, I'm not getting any flex. It doesn't seem like it's overly cheap. Like this one will mess some stuff up. You can axe through a tree with this thing, dude. I'm serious. Like, you can split some logs with this thing. Like, this would be what you would want. Rambo style survivor.
I'm actually shocked at how sharp these are. Just for it's like someone spent more money on sharpening the knife than they did making it. Or no, I kind of like that nylon one.
Yeah. Well, they're not bad. I'll tell you that.
But at a certain point in time, you'd be like, yeah, you overspent. Because, of course, then there's tax, and then there's the auction house fee. So by the time you're done, like this was the one that this one. See, I was pissed. I got outbid on every damn thing. Nobody touched this shit to the last. The people that think you can sneak in. This auction doesn't let you do that. If I have bid and I'm there logged in, and you come in at the last minute and put $1 more, it extends the auction for 3 more minutes. And then if I put in a second bid and up it, it extends the auction 3 more minutes.
Well, that's nice because it gives that's like a real auction. Like
it simply means that you just can't swoop in and take my shit. If I'm really interested and I'm like in my mind,
especially you've been waiting 12 days or whatever, watching this and bidding on it, and some motherfucker comes by, just literally prowling on, last second items.
And that's the way it was. I had 5 other knives. There was like $6 on one, $8 on the other. I think I was at 12 on one that I was willing to go that much for. And literally at the last minute, this person came in and I looked at the prices and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, they're yours. But now I'm pissed off because I'm five. I got 6 knives and I'm 5 down, and I found this one which was very similar to the other one that I was bidding on. The other one I was bidding on came with another knife.
So, is this the style of knife you like, or what?
No, what? This one I like. Like you said, if I knew and I probably could take this over. And take like a belt sander and smooth all this off and then repolish. Then you'd have to refinish the wood too. I know you could. Well, that sounds wrong. I know with your skill set that if I gave this to you, you'd bring it back to me exactly the way you are envisioning it in your brain, slightly rounded off. And it wouldn't hurt if it was, but. You could literally I could probably correct all of that with one of those detail files. But then you'd have to polish it back out to get the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Swing, swing.
There's no rule. Okay, fine.
You didn't have to. I was just going to take another sip. I don't know, listen to you. I got to fucking...
I gotta
get some help.
listen to you. I gotta be freaking drunk.
Rich Huff says, cheers all. Let's hear it for a Thirsty Thursday.
Cheers, Mr. Rich.
Poco says, good evening. EMT says, second being third. Poco says, fifth, not care, maybe. Salty says, power to the naked people. Gunman, sub-comments, give me nakedness. I think that's supposed to be or give me death. Salty says, amen to that. Tardicia says, the rights of the people to be naked shall not be infringed. And Gunwell says, naked kid, and more naked kid.
So
Naked.
If any of you guys haven't seen it yet, too, I just showed Eric Paul getting hit with the hammer.
It almost looks like a comedy scene. Put the hammer down. No. He's got... No, with a big smile on his face, and then donk, knocks his ass out.
Dude, he's not a small guy. Dude, he looked like that was a full-on, like, baseball swing. Like, he was hitting for a home run, man. I told Eric, just listen to the video. You see Paul just laying on the floor. The first time I heard it, I thought the guy was ripping ass or something. And then all of a sudden it becomes quite distinct. That is Paul snoring like a son of a bitch. He's got your...
He's got the snowblower. Miles says, missed it by that much. Poco says, that's not such a bad thing when playing horseshoes. Smile Money says, well, at least we know you're still breathing. And Hector says, you mentioned you like my car drawings, but you never shot me an email. It's my about section, yes, Sasquatch. Pretty sure those aren't real either. Those look like they actually, instead of nipples, she has tire chucks. Psst. Hang on, baby. Oh, you like smaller titties? Psst. How's that? Thank you. Mike says, cheers, man. It's 55 in my house I rent. The furnace went down, and the parts won't be in till Saturday. That wouldn't be the case here.
So, he said something about that on the group comment, and I don't know what state he is, what laws they are, but that is fucked up. If you got to pay to get that work done and you're renting a place, that's completely on the landlord.
They'd have to come over with some temp heat.
Well, they did. They brought over 2 infrared heaters for him, and they're gonna Mike, yeah,
oh.
And they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay to get it done, but he has to pay them back for rent. Like, not just rent. When he pays rent, he has to pay them to fix the heater. That should be.
It's their fucking heater.
Yeah, it's their house. He's just renting it.
Good Lord, the rental property. I think
that's what I'm saying.
The only one that I
don't
have
know
left.
what state he's in. They might have some different rules, but around here, fuck no. You're a landlord. That's your responsibility.
Maybe it comes down to the quality of your landlord. For instance, the last rental that I have right now, the dryer went out. I didn't tell the people that were there. You gotta get your own. We went over to the appliance center and bought a brand new dryer and hooked it up. When they came home from got back from Christmas vacation, they had a working dryer. This one, the belt broke, but the reason the belt broke is the front seal wore out, and the drum has been tumbling on raw metal, wore through another piece, then the pulley burnt up, and the belt was running on just the end gear of the motor.
Is there any kind of bearings in there? Those are shot as fuck, I'm guessing. If it's bouncing, I can't.
I literally brought it out of the house in as many pieces. We just took the screws out of it and brought it out the drum went out first. The top, I just cut all the wires so I could throw that in the back of the truck. And then of course what's great is the Prime Appliance is like, oh yeah, we take all you shit, and we just dumped it out of the truck next to their dumpster and put it in the dumpster, and the guys are standing there, and I go, hey, at least it's going to be easier for you to put it in the dumpster. There's no one heavy part anymore. Of course now it was like 5 parts. Mike says, I seen a bike video of a bike doing over 300 miles an hour on digital speedo, and the cops, their chopper, couldn't keep up with him. One crazy bastard. There is some very fast stock bikes. It's what you can buy. Of course, I think, what is the Kawasaki H2? Something like close to a $40,000 motorcycle. It's like 200 and maybe it's closer to 300 horsepower. It's supercharged.
You know what I saw that I'm really liking?
What?
Well, besides what's on your screen over there, people are now, you know how they have the motocross bikes that they're putting the ski on the front and the track on the back? They're doing that with like R1s, R6s.
I saw Hayabusa.
That was the thing I was gonna say. I just seen yesterday or last night a freaking Hayabusa.
Yeah, Greg goes, look at this. And he goes, does that look badass or what? I'm like, holy shit. These are all sub comments. Cobra says, cops can't catch Batman. Smile Money says 300 miles an hour. What? Imagine the trees on the side of the road would look like. Would they just blur together? Well, Smile Money, I can tell you at 180 miles an hour, the world turns into something completely different. And for me, I'll at least honestly answer, did I feel in control? No, not really. I was just praying. Can you imagine hitting a deer at 180 miles an hour? I wonder if you'd even notice. I get home, like, wow, what's this red mist all over the front of my bike?
I just saw this video of this guy on a motorcycle. The title was "My Buddy Asked Me What Death Looks Like." Did you see that one?
Mm-mm.
This road is going just all over the place. Pitch blackout. Pitch blackout. He's driving on his motorcycle. He's got to be doing probably 100. I mean, he's fucking whipping. He just keeps popping it up. As soon as he pops it up, you can't see anything ahead of you.
No, I mean,
and the road just keeps, I mean, he comes down and it's like, I'll have to see if I can find it for you. The guy's literally got a death wish.
Well, that's like, if you saw yesterday's video, Cobra turned me on to Crash Test Goat. And it's like everywhere this guy goes, it's 120 or more. Like I told Christine, I said, he tries to blur it out, but I'm like, that was plainly 160. I mean, we are talking about, you see all of the red lights on from the vehicles on the freeway. 3 lanes and a merging lane. And they're at a standstill. and he slowed down to 120. One time he goes in between two semis, and it looks like you're lucky you even come out of there alive, let alone with your mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time he goes around the semi on the right-hand side, goes in between a car merging on the freeway and the car that's already on the freeway, and then just stays on the right-hand shoulder until he can get past that traffic, and then he's gone. And almost every one of his videos, what he does is it's all at normal speed, and all of a sudden it stops, and you hear ding, and there's a red circle and an arrow pointing to the squad that he's now passing. And most of the time, it doesn't even look like they even turn on their lights. Like the cops just going, whoosh. I wonder if Dunkin' Donuts has those fluffy cakes yet. Like, I ain't gonna chase that guy. Sub-comment, Mike, back to Cobra, you got that right. And then Mike says, Smile Money, yeah, right. J-Dog is here at work. Then Scourge says, 12 gauge, what's that, like 3 more than 9mm? 4, I think. Smile Money, this is a matte review. This whiskey is okay, but would be good if they made it completely different and aged in pine barrels, not oak. Do they make pine barrels? If
I
not,
know
they
it was going to be
should.
that fucking douchebag.
Wow. Mike says, yeah, Eric, you are a fruitcake, but I still like you, man. Come on, man. Come on, Mike. Poco, E6. Sharky says, boom. It was a 50-50. But E6 is indeed a hit, and that one is sunk. That was the, so far, that was the only ship to be hit so far, and it is gone. See, I don't mind owning the equipment if somebody else wants to run it. The only problem is I'm surprised because there is a garden hose right alongside my house that never got put away, and then there's one out by the garage, and Mike has come real close to both of those.
As long as he's hitting it and not you.
Yeah, but it's my snowblower.
Oh, yeah.
He won't do anything about it. He'll call me and say, hey, guess what? Guess where your garden hose is? Congratulations, Poco.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'll have to go fix it. Cobra. Hell yeah, Crash Test Goat keeps the throttle pinned. I don't. You know, I'll put it this way. I'm not one of those people when I get passed on the highway and I'm going like 10 miles over the posted speed limit and it's just a blur when the motorcycle or even a car goes by me. I'm like, yeah, I remember those days. But I also remember those days wishing that I could do it without having to look in my mirror all the time to see if it's a cop behind me.
Fuck the police.
EMT says 5757. One of the dots fell off of her bikini top. Uh-oh. Is this oh, yeah, she's... Mm-hmm. She looks a little bit like Lucy Liu. Any of you guys in the pro industry know who she is? Well, talking about, yeah. She's got a freckle or a mole on her left knocker. Or maybe, and you won't know until you're licking it, it could be a chunk of chocolate. Or poop. Poco. Heads would roll if I got a bot like that. J-Dog says, I saw that scope cam for like $45. Well, for $45, J-Dog, I highly recommend it.
What scope?
You remember that thing that was on the spotting scope? I finally tried it out, and I set it on the dining room table, so I'm going through the Venetian blinds. I didn't open them. Through the glass, and I had it aimed up at the house on Skyline, and Now, am I right or wrong when I say, got a second to start the snowblower? No. Fuck off.
Sounds like you did.
Yeah, you're good. You're
You
good to
should
go.
just measure them. Sound like you did fine.
See, I got pissed off yesterday. Every time I touched my phone, it took a picture, so I just did a Japanese tourist. Okay, so here was that house through the spotting scope. That's almost a mile away.
I was gonna say that it's about a mile away. That's pretty good.
So a mile away. Now, if we're up at the shack and we're shooting at 100 yards with 22s, you wouldn't have to keep looking through the I mean, have you ever used a spotting scope? It's like every time you put your eye near it, it's like you have to refine your shit. If we just had a separate table that wasn't on the shooting table, this thing would stay. Come on, dick nozzle.
That's what you were snapping all the pictures to, is the younger wife.
Well, no, I was just getting pissed off because that was zoomed out with the spotting scope.
Mm-hmm.
It's better when I finally just there when I don't touch it.
That's funny.
So
you see all the branches too. No, heck, that.
For $45, I highly recommend it now. No, it pisses me off at night is I lean over to turn this off because it's so bright in the room, and if you hit the naturally straight across from it is the take a picture thing.
I do the same thing on my iPhone.
Hey Google, what's the temperature right now?
Fucking cold.
In Duluth, it's currently 20 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 4.
Hey Google, can you talk with a Midwestern accent?
I gave her the Australian.
To change the accent I speak with, you'll need to change my language in the Google Home app. At the top right, tap your profile picture or initial, then Assistant Settings, then
Alright, shut up, whore.
I'll send a
Hey,
link
Google.
to the feed tab in the
Hey,
Google
Google.
Home app that'll take you there.
Hey Google, what's the temperature for tomorrow?
Fucking cold.
In Duluth tomorrow, expect a high of 7 and a low of -10.
Want to go shooting?
My apologies, I don't understand.
Hey, show me your tits.
I'm actually going to be gone tomorrow. Charlie's got his basketball tournament, and I talked to Dave.
Dave was on the radio today.
Yeah, you said that. I didn't get to hear him. But, yeah, we're not going to go shooting this week. This is the third weekend in a row now we've had to cancel. This week we're canceling because it's going to be like 20 fucking below on Sunday.
You think tomorrow's cold? It gets colder every single day. And hey, do you know what the temperature is going to be like for Miles' first day at his new job outside? Hey Google, what's the weather conditions going to be like on Monday?
Monday in Duluth, it'll be mostly sunny, with a high of 1 and a low of -10.
Oh, excuse me.
Yep, I'll be working in the coldest hours of those days.
Me too.
But I'll be sitting next to a forge.
You're going to be going, oh, wonder how Miles is doing right now. Oof. Oofta. Oh God. Oh. Cobra. At this point in your collection, just install a vault door and make a gun room. Well, that's the problem, Cobra.
We've already thought about that.
I have...
Ooh,
I can't... The door wouldn't be able to swing.
I've got an idea. I'm serious. I've got a pretty sweet idea, maybe.
Is it as sweet as my idea?
Yours was like on roller wheels, right?
Yeah, barn door. Just
Yeah.
attach it to
Yeah.
a big shelf.
But we got issues with that because it would cover this wall. You got your panel right there. You can't go that way because you have your beam, unless you fit it just perfect under the beam.
It'd have to go under the beam and go that way.
So here's my idea.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Is it bona
hear
fide?
me out. I think the barn door style is pretty fucking slick. or even like a bookcase.
Yeah, that's what I was
like
going to do.
door.
I was going to get a barn door system and then screw a bookshelf to it. Out of sight, out of mind, and yeah, like you said, I'd have to probably lower that a little bit so there'd be no crack there. Because I couldn't have anything on top of that bookshelf. And let's say we went away for the weekend and you wanted to just fulfill that little... Or... make the bookshelf look like it goes all the way up here, but put that's just faux. Put it on a hinge so it all you have to do is fold it out of the way and then slide the door that way.
So my idea, it wouldn't be necessarily nearly as hidden, but like those city freaking gate doors that they ball up. You know, it's a square box right here.
Yeah.
And you just pull it down. You'd have something like that that's not necessarily like see-through.
No, something like that would work too. You know, a burglar is in your house for less than 3 minutes. So, my alarm would be going off that entire time. So it wouldn't be like they would think they would have more time. I mean, the clock started as soon as you set the system off. And stupidly...
Which is right away.
Which is stupid because I know Smile Money's like, don't give up secrets, but... You would have an easier time getting to me and Christine's bedroom and murdering us in our sleep than you would ever have getting down here to that room. Gotta have your priorities, right? I mean, there's cameras and motion sensors in that room, let alone the other motion sensors down here. And I've even screwed myself on that before because there's been that, Christine's like, could you run downstairs and grab more coffee filters? Sure. And as I step onto that landing, I become visible to one of the motion sensors. And I'm like, I literally go, oh shit. And anything down here is immediate. Anything upstairs it goes beep beep. And it gives you, I think it's 30 seconds to disarm the system. It might be a minute but the thing is, if you put the code in the door, it unlocks the door and disarms the system. Sometimes it doesn't, though. That has happened to me before. Arms full of groceries.
Sounds like someone is upstairs.
Arms full of groceries, and I open the door and I hear the panel beep beep. Normally she says front door, but now it's just going beep beep. Oh shit! The timer has started. But I have it all set to immediate down here, and that's like I said. I've screwed myself a few times coming down here to grab something early on a Saturday morning. It's like I step off that step, and as I'm stepping, I'm saying to my brain's going, "Did you disarm the system?"
Nope.
It's like shit.
Does that immediately call?
Yep. So.
Alright, so it's Mike just out there. It sounded like your house creaked for a second, like someone was walking in the kitchen.
We have almost 2 hours before there should be any creaking upstairs. I got 2 hours to smuggle you out of the house.
I already told you that, didn't I?
Fucking, we're already at an hour. Yeah. Ooh, no.
Not an hour, it's 43 minutes.
Cobra. Smile Money says, I'm still waiting for him to build his boo shelf, holding it up with a strap, one step above duct tape. Fabricating a safe door for the gun room? Well, unless Miles installs a garage door, it ain't happening. That's kind of funny because it's basically... Well, he can't do it anymore because he's no longer a professional garage door guy. But yeah, if you could do one of those steel roll-up doors, you can get those. The mall has shit like that.
But you're looking at not even a quarter of the size.
Yeah, I know, just a little guy.
Hell, they got truck bed liners now that do that, or not bed liners, but truck.
Yeah, you know, it'd be even better. Yeah.
Truck toppers like that.
Watch this. Yeah, you might be onto something because I do have clearance all the way around. I have enough stuff at the top. Even if the roll-up mechanism takes a little bit more space, the only person screwed is Jeremy and J-Dog. Like, You can always tell when J-Dog has been here because I always find this, like, he sticks it like that. And then proceeds to walk into the light.
You know, I'm surprised actually. It's probably because I had my hat on half the time.
Oh, that you left the light on? Come on. Hotel 6. We'll leave the light on for Matt.
I can't believe you're not cold down here. I got my sweatshirt on and that's why I put the hat back on.
Everybody wants to fix my heating down here. For the vaginas,
I don't want to fix.
I have this.
No, that's alright. I put my hat on. Dude, this thing will make me sweat.
You should put it on your balls.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you where I got this?
From a sex shop?
No.
No. You steal it off of a Rusky?
No. I lost my old one. I can't find it.
Virginia?
But it was starting to kind of rip the leather.
Mm-hmm.
I got that from one of my native friends that passed away. But this one, so I got to get a replacement because I really do like the rabbit hats, the fur hats. You can't find them anywhere over here for like under $100. They're $100 plus.
We have to get you an alpaca hat.
I got this online out of Russia. So it's really funny.
Of course he did.
Yeah, you know how much it cost me?
20 bucks?
No, not 20 bucks.
60?
No,
10?
$30.
Oh. Wasn't quite sure from your reaction if I was going way in the wrong.
30
Which one was way in the wrong direction?
$30 though, like it's real rabbit fur. Over here, I can't find them under 100 plus. So it's like shit.
Shit, man.
And it's not like I'm supporting Putin.
Putin, shooting the Putin. Except last
Fucking
comments.
Russians got to make money and eat too, right?
Well, not many of them do that. So it's great about their economy. Hector says, I sort of did that. I reinforced the door of my spare bedroom and turned it into a walk-in vault. Redneck says, evening, Captain. Sampling another mystery flask of whiskey. Oh. After you finish that, you should try that.
Jesus Christ. No.
I'll go pot if you do.
I gotta freaking
God, you got better willpower than Miles.
cook dinner. I got better willpower. Was that really even a question?
Did you see the,
Or a statement, I should say?
you see the tequila fiasco video?
No.
Oh. Yeah, at some point in time, he decides to not do shots and just finishes off the bottle.
That might be worth watching.
As long as his wife doesn't watch it.
I mean, that's kind of sarcasm. I really don't need to watch it. But highlights would be good. She's a beaut.
Oh. I mean, yeah. And she evidently likes to have her vagina tattooed, because I'm guessing that gets real close to the... You know what I'm saying?
The clam.
Smile Money says, that spotting scope camera is awesome. Do you think it would see bullet hits at 300 yards? Hint, hint. Yeah, I think it would. I'm going to have to bring that to Island Lake. And that's why I'm really happy that it looks like it's going to be a winner.
The house that you can see from a mile away looked like you were literally 100 yards away or less.
I would not be able to actually see bullet impacts at a mile, but 300 yards.
Well, 300 yards, you should be able to see a fucking hole.
I mean, shit, I can see one from a foot and a half. Oh, never mind. Mike says Miles is a lightweight on booze. Tom says, damn, look at Captain DN's face ass glass. Hope you're staying warm up there. What? DN's fancy... Oh, fancy ass glass. I don't remember what glass Mike, my comment was deleted of Everclear short bites. Of course. Like Hector this morning, actually for him, I don't know what time it was, 4 o'clock in the morning, says, yeah, thanks for promoting my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but you didn't even leave a comment. The fuck I did. I left a comment. Fucking woke tube. Pricks. Deleted. Cobra says D5. D5 is a miss. Rich, I hope to take both 10mm to the range tomorrow to do some side-by-side compares.
You were so worried, or you were guessing that once one got hit, they were all going to get bombed and be out right away? This is a fucking good round so far.
Well, there's only been one miscalled since it got sunk. So technically I still could be right here.
No, look how many missed shots there are in general.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot. Compared to 4 hits, and they're all on one ship.
Danger zone.
You're doing good on that round.
Redneck. Wow. Amazon did a number on that box. As far as full credit goes, that I don't think the box was in really good shape to start with. Lily got that like 4 years ago, and it's gotten moved a few times, and then it went into storage, and she completely forgot about it like 3 years, 350 days ago. She's got nice eyes. I'm guessing it goes with nice everything else too. So I don't know. I don't think it wasn't in collector's shape when she got a hold of it. It was really cool though. She gave me a kit that has all 3 Enterprises in it.
I see. So you got some work to do?
So now I got 5 Enterprises to do. What I need is to start figuring out the paint codes, and I need to get a hose and the brush to go with my compressor.
Where are you going to do it?
Where am I going to paint it? Mm-hmm. Well, if I start it now, it'll have to be down here. I thought I'd make a little area where right outside where all the flags are hanging there.
Little paint booth?
Well, if I'm just doing models, it's not like I'm painting a fucking Buick, Matt. The hell? Stop being Russian.
You're not painting a Buick. You're painting the Enterprise.
Not the full-scale one. I just got, a 2-foot one. 2 2-foot ones and those
You
ones.
tell yourself whatever you need to.
I know. I paint a freaking brake.
I don't give a shit.
I paint a brake. And Christine's like, what are you doing down there? I'm smoking dope. Oh, okay. Just kidding. Nice guns.
I was thinking nice spread, but...
By the way, nice job. You should have brought it over for them to see. He could not have picked a better mag.
But I didn't pick it for... Well, I did pick it, but I mean, like, I had already purchased it. I got a picture on my phone. I put this on the other one.
Steven says 31 minutes and 16 seconds. Laugh out loud. Oh, that was my Japanese tourist moment with the phone that I was telling him about. Yeah, pisses me off. Thank you, Captain Gummy Bear. Wade says, I cut way back on all social media. If more people walked away, it would be better for the country. Oh, Wade, I know this is a hard one, and if more of us walked away from social media, I have to admit something. I haven't been using it, but I fully committed today and this morning and deleted TikTok off of my phone.
Didn't know you even had it. I had it for about a minute, just because it was so hyped back, back.
Well, everyone sends me links, and it's like,
as soon as it pops up, I just, you know what? You can see them on Facebook and YouTube. People post. If it's on TikTok, it still goes on to YouTube.
And if you want, as of right now, it's not on the no-no list of everywhere, is Facebook Reels. It's
Yeah, that's where I
looks
see
like
a lot
looks like the exact same
Well,
thing.
no, it even has TikTok in the bottom corner because a lot of people transfer them over.
Well, either way, it's gone. It's deleted. Poco right now is going. Finally, one of the fucking smart people in the Captain Dick Nozzle group. Yes, Poco, I deleted it. I love her. She is so freaking hot. Of course, does she still look like that is the good question. Wade, I have one of those tanker holsters, my high power's favorite carry rig around the compound. Wade, I'll admit this not just to Wade, but to everybody, along with the person that actually owns that holster. Frustrating is all get out. Every single holster, it seems like every shoulder rig is a different configuration. It took me about 3 videos to figure out that it was the tanker holster and not, it's the M7 or whatever tanker holster. And everybody showed somebody wearing a picture of them wearing it, but nobody showed the back of it. So I may not even have it right. I had to take my best guess. So, Wade, when I turned around and you could see the back of the holster, did I have it right? On the other hand, I had to switch. And I don't know how well you can see it. A little. I almost thought about having a mini contest to see if you can tell a gun-related item that changed on the bench. If you remember, I'm not going to tell you, it could have been ammunition, it could have been this, that, or other thing. My only hint is it's gun-related, Matt.
What am I guessing?
Come over here just in case.
1 sec.
In case. Fucking Russian. Cold-hearted bastard, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Then he says, intro, babe, 2 thumbs up. Then he says, 1232, nice braids.
Alright, what am I doing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she had some very, very nice braids.
What am I doing here? What am I guessing?
Standing right here to block the camera just in case it can see what I'm about to show you.
I have to stand there?
Yeah. You're blocking the camera.
I can show them this. Well,
Okay. Do you remember the location of this?
yeah.
Okay. That changed.
So, I got the wood.
Yeah, I'm getting some wood back here.
Well, I got the wood grain.
I got wood.
But I already had this magazine,
Do I
and
see
I
it?
just I put it on there, and it matches so much. It's the same color as the wood grain. We the People. I showed Eric, and he agrees.
No, it looks badass.
I
I just love the quality of the Boyd's
it
stuff.
matches up so freaking awesome too.
Okay, so
You know what?
you remember where that was, right?
Yeah,
It changed.
my grandma saw that gun.
Yeah.
I've never heard my grandma talk about a gun like that.
Well, you're still in the house, so it must have been good things.
Yeah, I thought she'd bitch and complain. No, she's like, that is a beautiful gun.
It is.
It's like, what the fuck, Grandma? Are you smoking my stash?
Just like you were saying, though, one of the things that I do not like about my Boyd stock is right where you grip. It's very squared off right there. And I know because it's laminated, I could change that, but I don't know what finish they put on it, so I'd have to recoat the whole thing.
That's why I liked mine with the hole.
I don't like the hole, though.
But it's so round, it's all rounded off, it fits freaking...
When I'm out there waiting for the deer to show up, I fucked my stock.
Goddamn right I do.
I liked it on your gun. And if I got another, say I did another build, I would do a different stock because naturally it's cool to keep switching.
Yeah.
But
You've never shot the 30-06 yet, have you?
No.
You should try it. It feels it. I'm telling you, it feels nice.
Even better now that it has a brake.
Showing.
Just shut up for a little while so I can do this. Cold-hearted bastard.
Fuck
16
you.
minutes. Could someone send me that pic? Okay.
What pick?
Let me get me out of the way. Come on, me move.
Out of curiosity, you said, "Do I notice, something I had to cover the screen for?" What?
Yeah.
What does it matter? Like, yeah, I notice. Are you asking because
No, I was thinking
they
about-
don't notice?
I was thinking about having a little mini contest to see if it's noticed. It's not a Captain Obvious thing, that's why.
You know what? I haven't noticed it for a while, to be honest.
Well, you know, it.
You can't show
That-
them.
That item got moved yesterday, and now there's another.
I guess. but
There's
it's-
a different thing.
I
in
guess,
its
but
place.
it's like it's something that you got so much shit down here.
Well,
I don't mean like shit in a bad way, but I mean like you got so much stuff that I guess one item is.
it's.
It's.
I don't know if it's.
sometimes tough to.
I don't know if it was ever in a noticeable spot that you could even tell that
It's kind of a tough one.
that it's different.
I think it'd be kind of a tough one myself.
Probably. That's why you should make the stakes really high. If someone could actually guess what changed, make it like,
Eric will do 3 shots of tequila.
yeah.
No,
I had,
no. Change that. 1 shot. Called the Four Horsemen.
my Texas shot glass.
You've done a four horsemen, haven't you? You got the 3 wise men and the 4 horsemen.
I don't know. Do I want to know?
Well, I forget. It's been so long, but it's like Jack Daniels, Jose Cuervo, Jim Beam.
As one shot?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. It's the 4 horsemen, man. Fucking death. It's coming at you.
Phil, if you really wanted that picture, I'd have to go through was it right now? 2,700?
What picture?
He likes this girl.
Oh yeah, the redhead, of course.
And of course, every single time for some reason I'm hitting the wrong button and not the whatever.
That one right there, the block.
No, the
Oh,
red.
right.
They
The
armed.
redhead.
They armed redhead. She'll be popping up in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Her with the samurai. I mean, obviously she is in the rotation. I would just have to find her. And do I have your email address, Phil? Cobra says, thanks for the backstage sneak peek. Hey, at least if I aim the camera in there, and I have to even give more credit. Matt was like, we need to get the brew review done. I was cleaning when he popped over. He vacuumed my carpet for me. So,
You
Yeah.
did half of it.
there's only even a few things on the shelf right now. It'd take me, well, going like this, it would take me about 15 seconds to get my counter completely cleaned, and I still question if I should not have put the reloader right there in the middle. It would have been nice to make the reloader something that could be easily swapped in and out of that space. Right now it has bolts that go up through the countertop, and I don't know. I haven't been doing any reloading lately. I found somebody. I don't even remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember is a great thing, and evidently I spaced out on whatever I was supposed to do with Miles today, which I have locked and loaded. So I don't
Is
know.
that the same one?
No, but she's equally.
I got distracted. There's a lot more skin on that one.
Here, well, I can show you again. As a matter of fact, I could put her to the. What the? Oh, I'm getting pissed off. Why does this do this every single time?
Redhead
I can put her right there if you want. Didn't Scourge says, damn, you party liquor? Party liquor. Matt Davis says, what, no Miles? No. Miles says, honestly, if you move the boiler, put a small cast iron radiator down there with a bypass and put a sound wall in. I'm all in to help move the thing. The boiler would, because the boiler was attached to an existing system and they had to go from steel over to copper, moving the boiler for me would not really be much of a challenge because everything that would get moved would be copper.
You know what else you could do, though? I think would be a better idea.
God, if I could get rid of all of this, it would be so damn nice. It would be better.
Put a wood stove in your garage. Get rid of all the bikes but one.
Or two right now.
And,
Sam would not be happy.
And build your man shack out there. This place is already flooded.
Do all the videos out there?
Well, you can also smoke out there too.
Yeah, I've got a cigar that has to go this weekend. I looked. The Born on date said, bring a bottle of Paul John Lafroig or Octomore out, and you need to destroy me.
Really? They had that on a label?
Yeah, it was
nice.
Weird. It was weird. She's a personal favorite too. Cheap old gun guy says,
Starting to get a little warm now.
Matt Davis said, did you say more comments are needed? Yeah, that's what I said. Hope there's 1,000 for the next video. Matt says, not this Matt Davis.
I was going to say, I know you're talking about Matt Davis, but it takes a second to register. Matt.
So, was this the end of the Drunk Viking? It's not your fault this time. He overserved himself, laugh out loud. Yes.
Was this the one you're just referring to with?
Oh yeah, it's if you watch the video, at one point in time he just goes and finishes all the tequila. And then gets more and more squinty-eyed.
What kind of tequila?
It was a better one. What the fuck was it?
Didn't know he was a tequila guy.
I don't know if I've ever seen him drink tequila.
Kind of insulting.
We started with shooters. I had a plate of lime.
Kind of insulting that he...
We were doing the...
Really? Fuck you guys. I'm the one that always says tequila. Wow.
I have
that
lemon.
That was a low blow. That was a low...
So if I had it, you'd do it right now? I don't have lime, though. I only have lemon.
I just take them straight. I don't need on that pussy shit.
This is exceptional.
Yeah, I know.
But here's the problem.
Didn't Concho bring that up?
Rich Huff.
Or Rich Huff. Not Concho, Rich Huff.
So this is what has happened because I just... Okay, if you actually watch the video...
We don't have to do that necessarily. I thought you also said there's other whiskey you want me to try too. But shit, I'm not going to say no to tequila. I'm just telling you.
Well, no, I wanted your thoughts on this. But I don't want to overserve you because you don't have your kid.
Well, I'm already overserved. I've been...
Well, hell, just one little sip and then you gotta go.
No, I'm not. I don't get a rush. But I'm... no.
You're Russian? Is that what you just said?
Shut the fuck up.
You have to Russian?
No, my problem is I've been up 23 hours, so I get delusional. It doesn't even... I don't even need a drink.
Just so you know,
getting fucking weird.
I actually gave Flask 139 a 9. And it's a bourbon. I'm like, holy shit, this is a You know what? I'm not going to... I think this is going to be the last of it.
No.
Hey, look, it's our special glasses.
No, my special glasses that I was going to steal, and the bartender just said, just take them. Just pour me like half of that, not even. I just need no, just in there. I just need a little sipper. I don't fucking want a shot. There you go. You take that one. I just want a little bit.
Do we have to finish this now?
I told him I was gonna steal them, but I was like, "Can I buy them?" That's how I started. I'm like, "These are some sweet shot glasses." Don't you think so?
Is this their only shot glass? Is
Yeah,
this what
at the bar. This was at the one out.
You know why they use these?
Why?
Because if you drop it on cement, it won't break.
Yeah. Well, no, he said they're like $12 for 10 of them or 8 of them or something like on Amazon. But I'm like, I've never seen shot glasses like this. Like I like the shape of them.
No,
and they're heavy duty. I was like, can I just buy two of them?
Look at when you look down into it. I'd show them, but I wouldn't be able to drink
He's
it.
like, no, I can't just sell all my shot glasses. They're on Amazon. I'm like, well, it's either that or I steal them. He's like, fucking. I was just joking. I was drinking pretty heavy, but I mean, I was just joking. He's like, I don't care, just take them. Like, all right. I tipped him good for it.
My favorite moment
He was cool as hell. He knew who I was.
My favorite moment was when the bouncer stopped me at the door and he goes, "The glass isn't part of the deal." Oh, shit, I'm sorry. They were hurricane glasses. We were at some place down in Minneapolis. You know, it's like freaking Coke was $9. If you just ordered Coke with ice.
Are you talking like in the 80s?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 89 to be exact.
Bump.
I was just... What, the hurricane glasses? Not part of the deal? Uh-oh. Wow. They almost look like they're not wearing any clothes in the, on the camera. Well, for a moment I was like, looks like their house is underwater. But
hey, this is fucked up. I would take her over the other two. But you know what she reminds me of?
Your sister? just to get that look. No, she doesn't look anything like your sister.
Kind of like a Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. I just had to do a survey on that. For some reason, Amazon selected me to do surveys. If my survey, if they base my survey, because they're like, would you be disappointed if season 2 did not come out? I'm like, I will fucking find you. That was a great call on your part, I have to say.
Not a show I was expecting.
It's funny. You have knocked so many out of the park that Christine when I say I go, this was recommended by who? Matt. Click, and she's already got the buttered popcorn. And
well, you got to realize it's me and my sister, and we have I shouldn't say we. My sister watches a lot, but she puts it on in the background while she works. Me, I watch it at work. My problem is I can't hear no sound. So I gotta read the fucking captions and stuff. But I still know a good show from a good show.
Somebody told you that these are actually closed captions. I don't know how you get to it.
It's got to be like a YouTube setting. I have not been able to get it turned on. Otherwise, I still watch them at work on occasion, but it makes it really kind of lame and a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because closed captions is grayed out. It's not an option.
I'll put it on, and I'll read the comments on occasion, or most of the time.
Oh, wait a
but
second.
I don't always watch
I think
the
I
whole
know
show.
what he's talking about.
Is it a phone setting?
Yes.
No. Who's saying this?
Was it Jeremy that told me? Look.
Oh, you don't even know.
Okay. So, if I go over right now, there it is. My channel. Your channel.
See, that's why I really want to go to the beach. I do not want to be any part of the ocean, but I would definitely not mind going and seeing thousands of those. You even know what? Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. You don't have an Android phone.
That's true.
But maybe, see, that's in my volume. Right now, if I, it's right there. So I can turn it off or on as part of my volume setting.
I'll do some research. I'm not going to do that now when I'm trying to enjoy myself, but I'll do some research. And I'll see if Apple has an option like that.
I hate to even admit this out loud, but if it's available on an Android, it should have been available on an Apple phone 3 years ago.
Well, I remember they used to have, when they come out with Dragon Talk or whatever. I mean, that's pretty freaking old. You can talk into your phone and it, you know, would text out everything you said. That was Dragon Text. I don't even know. Some Smile Money are probably fucking knowing. He looks it up just to prove me wrong. But that's been out for like, I feel like a decade. And now all phones have it where it's, you know, you can talk into your phone and it'll text everything. I think it was Dragon Text or something like that was the first one that came out with it or something like that. It was a long time ago.
I actually use that for the PC.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the first, but it was probably the first big one that was pretty well known, and it was free on Apple to download at one point in time. So I had that. But so if they have that app, you know what I mean? I can't understand why Apple would not have a similar option to like what you have there.
I don't know how it works.
I don't either.
It's like, okay. Oh.
I'll have to look into it. I'll do a little research. Problem is, a lot of people are not Apple people, and I don't know why. Like
all I ever hear from Lily is, you need to switch. All your problems would be solved if you switched to Apple. I'm like,
Apple seems so much easier, like, user-friendly, if you ask me. See what I'm saying? I'm here.
I heard that. Jolson says we need less cowbell. Tardisia says amen to that, motherfucker. Oh, do you see I got the answer to the problem? Oh, God. Jolson. Oh, so not only did I not say Tardisia's comment right, but I swore on top of it. Now I'm on double secret probation with him. Sorry, Tardisius. She's kind of hot, but I really see that degrading as the years go on quickly, but we'll just use her for 10 or 15 seconds and I'm out. Jolson, probably be best to put spotting scope with the Wi-Fi camera on its own tripod next to the table you'll be shooting from. Did I not say this, Mr. Truck Driving Dickhead? Sorry, love you. She's a personal favorite too. That is.
I was liking that. She
is,
looks, you know, like all natural.
That's Lindsay Strutt, and I have a few pictures of her. Let's see. I have a cheap adapter that I can use to hold my cell phone to my spotting scope, and spotting scope does move an awful lot between shots when you're doing long distance sight-ins. Yeah, that's why this is such a frickin' awesome thing. You're right. You're right. I need to just put it. Why was I not? I'm thinking, oh, I can bring a table to put the.
You have to keep it separate.
Why would I bring a table to put the little bipod that it or tripod that it has when I can just bring its own tripod and it's all set? Once you aim it, as long as you never touch it, you got your.
Have another, my friend.
The problem is, I don't have a tablet. I have a Surface, which is a PC based.
Problem is,
maybe I could still.
Too motherfucking high.
I could. How high are you? If I borrowed Christine's tablet, you'd literally be looking at that. You could have that sitting on the shooting table. That. Oh, I got it. Smile Money. 300 yards and those nipples. And those nipples. And then the next set.
She's completely covered, but she's got some fuck me eyes that I like.
Miss 27 says 63rd. We got to be almost done because I think there was 70 plus comments. Sharky, back for part 2. There is a hope I'm going to catch up. On the wrong video, Sharky. SH, damn. It didn't derail as I hoped. or feared. Outro, babe. Yeah, more soul down the drain. Yeah, actually, Miles didn't barf or it didn't go bad. He just shut the fuck up and stood there all squinty-eyed.
Maybe you gotta give him more.
I have to overserve Miles more often. As long as he goes home. See, in fear of Christine.
Is it like,
Jesus! Hey, Miles, don't think it's just you. He already apologized to her, 8 hours in advance? And said he'd be gone by the time.
I didn't apologize. I said, what time are you going to be home tonight?
Hey, Sharky, 1,000 freckles on her face. What does that mean for your soul?
She said she got home at 5:30. I said, all right, I got to make sure I'm out by 5:30 tonight. And she goes, what the fuck? She got offended by that.
That's because you...
It's like, I got to leave by 5:30. I got to make sure I get out of the house before you get home and you don't see me. She got offended by that.
What do you think of that costume?
It'd actually be better if it was invisible, but...
see, those are real. That is a nice body. And I think that look is pending happiness.
I don't know. I'm really kind of concerned. Look at her cheekbones. They're kind of sticking out. She might be doing a little tuck there. It might not really be a she.
I'd chance it. Right now, if I could screw a dude that looked like that, I'm good.
Alright, yeah, she was cute, but I cannot believe you just said that.
It's,
Yeah. I get it.
You can only fish.
Desperate
You can
time-
only fish so long without catching anything.
From desperate measures. Oh my gosh. No, so there was a couple of videos I had that I wanted to show you. But because you said fishing, I have to show you this. It's the best fishing video I've ever seen.
Odd shit.
Yeah, that kid jumped up and threw his pole so fast. I thought that was a good one.
Sharky on the right video. Cheers. Intro Babe is also bad for the soul. Spotting scope that looks like M1917 Enfield on deck. Eddie Stone, baby. And I have not shot that yet. I actually would rather have the second shot out of it. I would prefer its natural owner take the first shot. It's badass though, I will say that.
What's that?
The Eddie Stone. Its location is hidden up there, but it's a bolt action from World War II, but it's chambered in 30-06.
You know what I've seen that I really I like. So I would honestly be willing to potentially sell or trade for a really nice like Marlin 4570. You know, like lever action. I want to get a nice lever action. I've always had a thing. That was the first like real rifle I started using. Here's the thing though. I just saw this lever action now that's taking AR mags.
Now, does it look traditional, or is it the new trend? Brad, for instance, has one, and it looks like a 4570 out of a movie from
Mad Max
the
or
movie,
some shit.
either Mad Max or from Stardate 3327. It's all frickin' high tech, and it has it looks like you took a Picatinny rail and hammered it down to match that style instead of an AR style?
No, I would say no. I would say it was like literally the one I seen looked like a cross between like a 30-30 lever action and an AR-15. It literally looked a bit of both. It did have a handrail on it. It had the I believe it had the top rail for.
That's Brad's.
So it was. It was kind of similar, but
I won't make it a secret. Brad, if you didn't want anyone to see it, sorry, but that is badass.
no, I mean, I like that one, but the other one I saw I thought, way sweeter. Hold on now. One thing. Here's the problem. See, this is just a regular lever action, though.
Well, yeah. No,
This one holds AR-15 mags.
This looks like a
I'm gonna look it
freaking.
up. I'm gonna look it up. You keep fucking talking and reading.
This looks like a rifle off of the movie or the TV series Firefly. It looks like it came off of the Firefly set. Take old, take modern, and combine them together. Sharky 2640. Who cares about analytics if you have roller skates and milkshakes? Oh, I already know. I already know what this picture is gonna be, and she is. I like her more, actually, Sharky, but that's... You could bounce a bowling ball off of that ass and break the bowling ball. Sharky 2845, agree totally, but I'll take on the mission to lick off them tattoos and make it all right again. Oh, God. I gotta look again. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's auto-resizing the window. Oh, Sharky, yes. We've already seen her today, and I really don't. The more I think about it, I don't really care about the tattoos. Sharky SH, looking at the outro, babe. I don't care what the review was about. Gone Wild. The spotting scope camera is only good as the spotting scope. You put it on, put it on a poor quality scope, get poor quality results. Exactly. Gunwild, I have 3 spotting scopes, and I went and evaluated all of them side by side, looking at the exact same thing, and that's why I put it on that one. And that is funny, because that one looks all beat to shit, but works the best. Gunwild, I'm confused. I called Bravo 9 a few days ago, and you said it was a hit. Bravo B9 was not a hit. B6 was a hit. So if I screwed that up, I apologize. B9 is a miss. The hell?
Now, granted, I don't really care about the forward.
Foregrip. I personally, Poco talked me into Poco added to the Justin rifle. So it was a friend and a YouTuber that contributed towards the rifle, so I put it on there, but I hate the foregrips. I don't like that kind. I don't like a vertical foregrip.
I'd like a different buttstock and maybe a little different angle with the lever action as well, but...
That's because it's Magpul. Did someone like completely custom make that, or is that like a...
This is a new, I believe this is Bond Arms lever action. They just came out with this.
Bond Arms just came out with a Derringer chambered in 4570. 4570 gets your attention in the form of a rifle, let alone...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd love a 4570 Marlin or something. But anyways, that's one that I just recently seen. I thought that was pretty freaking slick. I'd still probably really want the more traditional.
And it takes an AR mag.
Yeah.
Which that picture didn't show, but...
Oh, it didn't?
No.
The other one did, yeah. It takes a full on AR-15. And I think they said that they can chamber it. I think they said they can chamber it in like 300 blackout. You know, 5.56. There's 3 or 4 different...
If they're using a Magpul mag, they should be able to do a 308 then.
I was going to say, I think they're doing 3 or 4 different sizes on that.
Gunwild. Oh, sorry. I don't know how it can be Gunwild because Bravo 9 was a miss. Gunwild India 2. I2 is a miss. A real miss. I2 is a miss. Gunwild. I don't know who is worse at destroying packages, USPS or Amazon. for me, USPS, but I guess it would be a close race.
You know, funny thing is we have the same mail people, I'm guessing. I never seem to have any problems with my packages. Not that I get a whole lot, but
no, not lately.
No, when I do,
since they fired the douchebag,
I usually never have any problems.
Since that guy's been gone, it's been A-okay. They always bring him in. They put him on the porch. Jay at Elite Ammunition on the wrong video. Oh, he says that. Jay on the wrong video. Nice intro, girl. The beer is shit. The fucking attorney brought a sixer over, and I made him drink at least 5 of them. Yeah, that was the blueberry maple stout. Yeah, we didn't finish them at all. Okay, so I guess going to the club. I personally give this a 5.
I'm like fucking 4.
And I was thinking that might have been way fair.
I'm
I'm 7.2. I was like,
I don't like porters to begin with, though. Yeah, well, if you can tell, this is a brew review. I still have almost half of it,
want some tequila?
and we still have a full can that I guess I'll get desperate and drink at some point.
So, and you still have that much Octomore?
I was savoring this motherfucker.
Oh, well.
Well, you gotta remember, you also gave me a shot of that other whiskey.
I drank mine.
Yeah, I drank mine. Well, it was just a little sipper, but I drank it.
Want more?
No, that wasn't bad.
No. Very good.
Actually, it was
for a bourbon.
It was pretty smooth too, like for the strength.
Oh, that's yeah. If you watch the video, that's my thoughts. I'm like, holy shit.
Didn't have the burning and warming like this thing does.
Oh, I never did go look it up though. I couldn't tell. I can't tell you how. I mean, we're already so far gone. It really doesn't matter. More information about that.
More information about what?
That shot I gave you. I don't know. How much it costs.
Here's another picture of that same gun with the magazine in it. I thought that was just kind of badass and unique all at the same time. Especially since the government, no semi-autos, trying to ban all that shit. Well, why not put a large capacity magazine in lever action?
Well, I don't know which one was the one that Eagle Rare. I remember when John Solar bought a bottle of that. Oh God. I don't know.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't know. Oh shit. When it says rare, when they're telling you it's rare and that's what's stamped on the bottle.
Who?
NIHAP, I don't know the exact one that you bought here, but the cheapest.
That stuff that hits you right away, I'm telling you.
The cheapest one of these, the cheapest bottle of what you just did the shot of is $100. Wow.
Oh, I even want to know how much that Octomore 13 something is.
No, probably don't want to.
Well, because I know roughly how much most of those cost. And that one, I'm guessing, is even more. Seems like the higher the number, the more expensive they are.
That's 92.6 proof.
I'm not an ass guy, but wow.
That is a nice ass. Yeah, that Flask 139 looks like it's $100 bottle, and now I understand why, because it's
very drinkable.
That's one of the more smooth bourbons that I've ever had. Like I said, I gave it a 9. Okay, in the club is Jay. Really nice pace. Been there a few times. Mansty?
Excuse me.
Rich Huff says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Mike says, club time, let's party. Gunwild says, cheers, nozzles. And J-Dog, Heart Club, Mr. Holster.
Hey, I got another tip for Michael. Mike, if those two little heaters that you got aren't working for you, do what I do. Put on a nice warm hat, put on a winter jacket even if you're inside, and alcohol. Lots of alcohol. It'll keep you warm.
That is a nice Volkswagen.
That's not what you were going to say. I'm just waiting for the comment.
I was going to say, you do know who you're talking to, right?
Yeah, Mike?
I'm pretty sure that he's a step ahead of you on that whole alcohol thing. He just watched Miles chug a bottle of tequila and said that he's a lightweight. I mean, he prefers shit like this bottle, and I'm not touching that. One fast click, and we're gone by dawn. Get this. Yep, that's it. Okay, cheers, guys. Probably, well, it's Saturday. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you came over to check out Locked and Loaded. I have no idea. I know Jim can't make it. Jim has a very early morning tomorrow at work, pulling a little double secret overtime. And I still have to check with Joey. He doesn't say shit anyway, so.
Hey, I gotta change my number on this. It's a 1. I still haven't even finished that for an hour and a half.
But if it's a 1, that means you're finishing it.
I will, just not on the show.
Okay. Cheers.